On this week's episode, we're going to be coming at you with a tribute to Nipsey Hussle, talking about Cardi B, a 3-year-old tech genius, anger management issues and leadership, and a whole bunch of other baloney without the bread, because we ain't got bread yet.
Yo, wait till you see that one.
What's going on, guys? This week is brought to you by Sleeved. It's a 3-in-1 phone accessory.
It allows you to carry cash, ID, credit card, even has finger grip to take a selfie.
Click, click, click.
Best thing about it, you can watch your favorite YouTube video. Context matters, whenever you'd like.
It's available in 3 colors, gray, blue, and black. And you can find a link in the description below.
Sleeved.
So this first story we're coming at you with today is a tribute to the late and great Nipsey Hussle. For those who aren't familiar with the hip-hop community, they might write this off as another gangster rapper who died rapping about gangster shit. For those who have their finger on the pulse of the culture, they know the truth. That even if you didn't listen to him, how much he meant to the community, how much he gave back, and that he was an entrepreneur through and through. His focus was to give minorities in the inner city a fighting chance by bringing coding programs, community workspaces like WeWorks. His company Vector 90 was all of that encompassed together.
Yeah, this guy was brilliant. Like even his Marathon clothing store that he built in 2017 right in that plaza, it was a smart store. So like fans were able to come in, use an app to get exclusive, footage, exclusive Content, exactly.
He will truly be missed. And the only thing we can send off with is the marathon continues. Rest in peace. We're jiggling in with this next story. In regards to Cardi B. Cardi B has been catching heat for an old video that resurfaced with her admitting she would agree to have sex for money with men. Then she would drug these men and rob them for their money. Now people are comparing her to Bill Cosby. The memes are hilarious, but let's get this straight. Unless these men were waking up with sore booty holes and Vaseline by their face, this shit is not the same. Old head Billy was forcefully put in his pudding pop where it wasn't granted access.
Gelatin pop. Real gelatin. Only cooler.
And we're sliding in with this next story, like thirst buckets sliding in your DMs. MSN reports that a 3-year-old locked his dad's iPad for 25 million minutes. That's equivalent to approximately 50 years. They were probably at the restaurant and the kid's like, "Oh, so you're not gonna let me play with the iPad until the food comes out?" "No? Are you sure?"
Okay, say no more, Papa. If I can't play with this, nobody's playing with this for 50 years.
Checkmate. If you're tired of your shithead kids outsmarting you, or you're afraid of that happening, there's good news. The BBC reports male birth control has now passed human safety tests. For all the dudes whose pullout game is weak and refuse to wear a Jimmy, you can now raw dog all the coleslaw you want with no concerns of having kids and all the concerns of catching cold sores. I envision dudes eating these shits like Skittles. What's your take?
Refill.
Next up, we have a dying nurse named Elizabeth Mawiwa, or whatever the her last name is, who confessed to swapping 5,000 babies at birth for fun, like musical chairs. You can ask for forgiveness from your creator, but I know those parents won't forgive you, those children won't forgive you, and I sure as hell won't forgive you for that up shit. And I think I speak for most when I say, may you rot in hell, you hood booger.
Yeah, ain't nobody switching my kids, you know what I mean? My daughter looked just like me, and my son got nuts just like me.
You got baby nuts? Next up, if you're looking for some leadership skills, here's 2 stellar examples. Linda Wilkerson who's 48 and a Taco Bell supervisor, choked out her new employee for asking too many questions.
She was like, manager, how many scoops of horse meat go in a chalupa? Is it mild, fuego, or diablo? Yo no sé.
Yo quiero Taco Bell.
You know? Can I just go to the bathroom, please? Por favor. Baño.
Second stellar example is a 25-year-old Arby's manager who killed a customer for spitting on her. Now, fellas, I know some girls might like getting spit on in the bedroom, but if you spit on someone in public, you're liable to get your ass popped. And that's exactly what happened.
And he thought she had it coming. He spun back in that parking lot. Like, yeah. You know, I'm back. Well, she was thugging it. She ran out to her whip, grabbed the Glock, was like, pow! And you know what did this chick do right after she shot him, D?
She went back to work.
Like, yep. Next. Can I take your order? Buffalo chicken slider? Okay.
And the side of fiery bullets in that ass. If you were ever worried about your kid growing up to be a loser playing video games all day, get this. CNN has just reported that video games are now a legitimate high school sport.
They're actually considered a varsity sport in like 8 different states. Some being Massachusetts, Rhode Island, Kentucky, Georgia. At this point, doing homework and cleaning. I got that, son. Don't worry about that. Just worry about being the next level. Because until then, you're not eating dinner.
You're not eating dinner till your Madden player has a 95 rating or higher.
And you're definitely not eating dinner until you beat that ninja in Fortnite.
Jocks, the tables are turning. Herb the Nerd got a fighting chance with your chick. Because chances are, you ain't making it to the league. And Herb the Nerd can make millions off of playing video games all day, not risking bodily injury or CTE.
Do have a point.
Looks like we had our high school priorities f***ed up. That's it for today.
Do I have CTE?
You probably both do. That's it for today. Stay tuned for more recaps,
Rundowns
and reviews
on current events.
with your next episode of
Context Matters.
Like, subscribe,
Hit that notification bell.
ding-a-ling-a-ling. Peace out.
Later.